Collective, how are you guys? Evie Pooh and I are doing good. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. Yeah, guys. We love you guys. Alright, so let's tap in and let's get a message for today. Let's see what's going on. What do we need to know about spirit? I was told to start with my true crime deck, so we're going to start with this. See what wants to come out. Just saw faked death. That keeps coming out in the energy. Someone's going to try to fake their death, or they have. Jealousy with intuition. That came out yesterday. I did a whole reading about somebody jealous of your intuition here. There's a lot of jealousy. Red shoes. Red could be significant. Someone's seeing red. We've got the devil. A wooded area. Somebody regrets doing something in a wooded area. Somebody did something evil. They could be regretting how much debt they've gotten in because of an affair. Someone could have caught someone cheating. There's a lot of jealousy. Someone could have married someone that they cheated and had an affair with. Trying to run away in legal proceedings. Trying to run away from debt, from a marriage that they regret getting into. Why are these legal proceedings here? We have abuse and neglect. With self-deleting here. Someone could be having like self-deleting thoughts. There could be a lot of abuse and neglect that was going on. Someone could have cheated because they were being abused. Trying to run away from someone that they're in a relationship with. There's a lot of jealousy here. Someone's very insecure. Someone's partner could be like a habitual cheater. And they could always be making this person jealous. They could fight and run away so that they can go screw around. There could be a divorce. Because with the marriage and wedding here, someone could be wanting to divorce someone. They could be extremely abusive to each other. With the devil here, there's some dark energy. Maybe somebody likes going out in the woods, being in nature, so that they can like ground their energy, running away to a wooded area to get away from the devil. Someone could hurt themselves in a wooded area and unalive themselves. Someone could be neglecting their health. Someone may not know how to get away or get out of a relationship that they're in. Even if they haven't had an affair, this is what I'm being told, they could be longing for or wishing for someone else other than who they're with. Trusting their intuition to help them run away from someone who's abusive in a relationship with them, that they're married to the devil, and this devil's jealous. They could be trying to affect this person's intuition, making them feel regret towards them because of debt, saying, well, what am I going to do? I can't make it without you. You can't leave. They could even have like some kind of an arrangement in the relationship to where even though they're married, as long as the bills are being paid, they can go have an affair. There could be polygamy going on here. She's so precious. Alright. let's clarify. Clarify intuition, please, Spirit. Intuition, and we got chakras. So someone's intuition is on point, tuned in, tapped in. Someone could be jealous because they're transitioning, an ending is occurring here. Someone could be in alignment, a nice guy was with the devil here, or a nice girl. Clarify this wooded area. This person could have lured someone in, acting like they were this nice person, but they're actually the devil and extremely neglectful and abusive. They could always be starting shit to run away and go have an affair. Someone could be very intuitive and know that someone is doing something behind their back. In this wooded area, we have animosity. So someone could get pissed at the devil and go to the woods. Regret getting mixed up with someone because of they have self-love. Someone could be very spiritual, focusing on their chakras, being in alignment, trusting their intuition, focusing on self-love so that they can heal, regretting getting into a mess, trying to figure out how to get out of it. With debt, we have unexpected money. So this person could have gotten mixed up with someone, could have gotten lured into someone here because they needed this person's money. And now they regret because this karmic here has ruined their finances. It's cost them a lot of money. There could have even been some kind of a situation with a DV or something, with legal proceedings and abuse. Someone feels like they would rather die than have to live one more day with the devil. Animosity with the devil. Someone's trying to put an end to someone's intuition here. Someone could know that they want to try to unalive them. Clarify this affair. They want to have an affair with a divine earth angel here. So someone could have cheated on an earth angel here with the devil, thinking this person was nice, because the devil's going to come in looking all sweet and beautiful and nice and tempting, to be able to lure you in. Under this marriage and wedding, we have an earth angel wanting to run away because they're mentally and emotionally unstable. This could be you, collective, here. You could have been in a relationship with the devil here. Started healing yourself, loving yourself, seeing the signs, seeing what you needed to walk away from. Someone could have greatly affected your finances. You could have had a lot of unexpected things that occurred that you weren't expecting to have to pay out. Someone may be in a mess financially and can't get out of a situation unless they have another one already set up to get into. Clarify these legal proceedings. We have a twin flame. So this could have been someone that you were in a relationship with here that cheated on you, and they regret it because now they're in so much debt. They've got stuff going on in court. They could have married someone here whenever they ran away from you. Clarify abuse and neglect. They abused a sweetheart here. Neglected a sweetheart. They neglected you for third-party energy. You were very tuned in and tapped in. You love yourself. You could see the signs. You could see the devil in this person who acted like they were this nice guy out to everyone else. This person could be well versed in the woods. This person could get mad and say they're going on a hike, or could do something in the woods and the mountains. They could run. Someone cheated on an earth angel. Under this self-deleting here. Aliens is underneath this. So this earth angel, this star being here, they could have wanted you to take yourself out. You could have had those kinds of thoughts because of how much heartbreak this was. Someone's intuition could be playing a role in the courthouse. An earth angel divine being here that has very powerful intuition, who's in alignment. Their chakras are balanced, they're healthy, they have self-love and respect. Got away from someone who was making them mentally and emotionally unstable, abusing and neglecting them. You could have even been in this kind of energy for a while. I mean, I know I've struggled with it throughout my lifetime. Something's going on in the courthouse. Endings with a love offer and abundance. So with a karmic femme here in court, someone's getting ready to walk away from the karmic they left you for. They're concerned about this. Time's running out. They need to get out. There's definitely legal proceedings in the courthouse going on here. 1202. Okay. Let's go further. What do we need from here, Spirit? It's too many. I can't hold it. Okay, we have intuition and chakras here with a gift, a reward, an incentive, receiving a present of some kind. You could know that you're getting ready to receive something. It could even be unexpected money from legal proceedings. Clarify jealousy and transition. Someone could even be jealous that someone left someone money, which would be unexpected money that would take care of debt. We have children, creations, and investment on the bottom of the deck here. Let's see if anything comes out of this side of the deck. We have someone who is pretentious. Just came out. That's very jealous, trying to put endings in your life. They're superficial. They brag. Someone's childish. Someone could have invested in creating someone's death. Someone could have tried to make someone so mentally and emotionally unstable that they would self-delete. They didn't expect someone to love themselves because you're dealing with the devil here. You could be very connected to nature with self-love and wooded area. I just feel like you're very grounded. You're very connected to nature. You like to be outside. Under this nice guy that got messed up with the devil, we have a Sagittarius. The planet Jupiter. Growth, expansion, abundance. Saggies are optimistic. They love freedom. They're social. They have a good sense of humor. They're honest and straightforward. They're intellectual and philosophical. A Saggy that's in the dark aspect of the being can be blindly optimistic and careless, irresponsible, and superficial. And superficial came out on this pretentious card. So could be transitioning on from someone who was very superficial, that was a devil. This nice guy could like to go out into the woods because this devil with animosity in a wooded area, we've got snapped. They're unhinged, having instabilities. This devil's crazy here. This person's got hooked up with a crazy fucking karmic. And they're unhinged. They're nuts. They've done something to cause something to happen in the courts. Clarifying regret and self-love. We have healing. Healing from this abuse. Recovering, mending your heart, loving yourself through the pain. Yeah, you were a victim of this person here, okay? Debt with unexpected money due to legal proceedings in the courthouse because of an unhinged, crazy, psycho freaking ex here that was jealous and insane. They're even jealous that you're so nice. They're trying to put endings in everything to do with you. They acted as though they were some kind of gift or like this awesome reward for just being with them. They were so pretentious. They thought they were like this amazing thing to have. Like, they could have even, with an incentive of a gift or a present here, some kind of a reward, they could have collaborated with someone here to this devil with the tombstone with graveyard dirt here. Someone could have been doing death spells, trying to put someone in their grave by self-deleting here because of how much abuse. They didn't realize they were dealing with an alien divine being who's an earth angel here. You became a victim of this person. There's a lot of regret, sorrow, grief, and sadness that's connected to this person. Okay, this person could have cheated on you. All right. Yeah, they were a player on the split. They had an affair. They were non-committal. They were the community cup of these affairs, cheating on a divine being here. Okay. They knew that by marrying or getting into a commitment or a wedding or an engagement or a partnership, whatever this was for you here, okay, marrying an earth angel would be an increase, a level up that they would gain from marrying and having a wedding with an earth angel who's a divine being. Someone could have definitely stopped their player ways and could have transitioned and got their chakras in alignment to where they could level up and not be a player, healing from past energy that they had to transition from. Okay, from exes here, healing past trauma. We all have to heal that past trauma so you don't take it into the next relationship. You know, we've all been victims of people. We've all had a lot of debt we've had to deal with. We've all been mentally and emotionally unstable at some point in our life. And if you haven't, then boy, are you lucky. God almighty. It takes a lot to heal it. And you're powerful when you heal. It's powerful how you heal yourself. How you know how to work on your chakras. How you're very tapped in and tuned into your intuition. You trust your gifts. One of your gifts, one of your rewards is increased intuition. Your intuition gives you the incentive to remain in the present, not live in the past, so that you can manifest a beautiful future. As you heal and overcome any regret, guilt, and shame that can be connected, because that's going to block your sacral chakra and your heart chakra. It's going to block all of your chakras when you're mentally and emotionally unstable. And you're this sweetheart who's got such beautiful energy. You've got this big heart with the self-love, and then on the sweetheart card, there's little hearts just floating off of her. She's just full of so much love, and it's so sad to think how abused and neglected we've been, isn't it, collective? And this fallen twin here, they knew how loving you were. Your light team is on the bottom of the deck. Your spirit guides are here telling you to run away. You're a mentally and emotionally unstable mess because of this person. And they help give you the strength to run away, to get away from this person. Clarify this twin flame here with the legal proceedings. What is this? We have guilt and remorse and regret because of unconditional love. No, they regret what they've done, because that's where this regret is out here again. This ex is regretting what they've done because they got hooked up with the devil. And now they could have an earth angel that's coming into their life that's going to help them level up, that's going to help increase them. Getting away from a player, okay, who was out screwing around in everything with the community cup here. Then the sweetheart is full of unconditional love that was being abused and neglected, regretting how they treated you, because now they've seen a whole different side of how it is to be with an angel as opposed to being with the devil. Being grateful for being with an angel and not with the devil, to where they're going to heal and love themselves to be able to level up. Your light team, your spirit guides are helping increase this energy in you here. And an earth angel here that has been going through something that could have made them mentally and emotionally unstable, getting away from a bad breakup. There could be a marriage coming in for an earth angel here. An earth angel could be getting ready to propose to someone. Clarify this courthouse with the self-deleting. We've got a liar. It's game over. It's a completion. There's an ending. So a liar could be talking shit about... Someone could have lied and said that they were being abused in the courthouse in illegal proceedings, and they lied. They weren't being abused by someone. They could say that someone had these types of thoughts to where they got put on a suicide watch, on a psych hold. If they went to jail, they could have lied and said that someone abused them to get this person landed in court so that they would go into debt with all kinds of unexpected money. Yeah, they were trying to bind their finances here. Okay, trying to put a dent in their bank account. This person was unhinged. They're crazy. They're unstable. They snapped on this nice guy because they're jealous. Well, this nice guy, nice gal here, they've had a major transformation after walking away from this person, who's definitely a liar. This liar could have, as an incentive, could have given someone a gift or a present to make it game over, to create this transition, this ending, out of jealousy. They were bragging about something. This devil's pissed because you're healing and had this transformation. This person is fucking nuts. We have a Cancer who's demonic. We have a demonic Cancer here. Okay. Who's this devil energy. They're moody. They're overly emotional. They're touchy. They're clingy. They're unable to let go. They're demonic. They're nefarious and diabolical. They wanted you in bondage with this binding here. This person is disingenuous. They're a pretender. They're fake. They're false. And they are emotionally manipulative. Okay? Getting away and seeing through this earth angel here could be helping someone see through all this emotional manipulation, pulling the mask off of this person's demonic energy. What a liar they are. Your intuition, you are a walking lie detector. You can see through lies. You know exactly what the hell is going on. Oh wow, the devil, animosity, healing, recovering, and mending from this demonic, diabolical demon. You were straight up with the devil. Evil as fuck. Regret getting hooked up with this player. It cost them so much money. This was an expensive relationship, is what I'm being told. And this earth angel divine being is very naturally abundant. The more the self-love increases, the more the healing increases, the more level up that's going on, the more gains are going to be obtained. And your light team, your spirit guides are helping. You could be in a new relationship after getting out of a really bad one with demonic force here. And this could be like an earth angel union here. Because a divine being and an earth angel, okay, could be two angels here. Both sweet. Your sweethearts full of unconditional love. And your spirit guides are all over this. There's a wedding here. You cannot emotionally manipulate or intuitively manipulate an earth angel. They know when you are lying and they feel it when something's off. A victim of a demon. Caused so much debt, so much money that had to be paid out. Just wanting to run away and get away. Your light team, your spirit guides helped you run away from this person. They were malignant, covert narcissists. Extremely abusive. Yeah. You could benefit from having some energy work done to help get rid of this guilt, remorse, this regret, this shame, so that you can have some work done on your chakras. Let that be an incentive. It'll increase your intuition. It'll increase your gains. It'll help you level up in this earth angel energy. It'll benefit you. Your spirit guides want you to have energy work. Do it to yourself. Do things to meditate. Get in nature. Ground your energy. Do things to make yourself healthy. Get enough sleep. Eat healthy. Drink water. Clarify this abuse and neglect. And this unconditionally loving sweetheart. We have theft. The intent to harm. So they intended to steal from you. They wanted to rob you with this abuse, with this theft here. This was intentional at the courthouse. They did this on purpose. This person was poisonous. They were so toxic and harmful. And they had every intention of harming you and hurting you, making you this victim. They really wanted to put you in debt. They could have tried to steal your income, your job away from you. They could have done something to get you put in the courthouse here with a legal proceeding that they lied about. Okay, in order to fuck up your finances, trying to bind your finances, your love life. They didn't want people to want you. They wanted you to be alone. They wanted you to struggle. They wanted you to suffer, trying to bind you spiritually and energetically. They didn't want you to transform. They didn't want you to see through their illusions. They didn't want you to trust your intuition. They were gaslighting. And this devil's pissed that you finally started seeing through the emotional manipulation. You finally started seeing this false person before you, what a player they were, all the affairs they were having while they were in a commitment or a wedding or a marriage or an engagement, whatever it was with you. And now they could have an earth angel, divine being in their life after getting away from this person, and they could be getting ready to propose to this person, or a wedding is coming in. If that's the case, congratulations. But your spirit guides are right here with this earth angel, and they told you that this person was having an affair, that they were cheating, and your light team is giving you this energy work. Wow. Look at this. Right here. Your spirit guides are giving you energy work to help you heal so that you can level up, helping you see through all this emotional manipulation, seeing through the lies of this devil here. Okay? This divine being. Like, your guides were telling you this person is doing it. They're cheating. Lying. Okay. Someone could be lying, saying that someone has addictions. Wow. And with this game over card here, somebody's playing games. Somebody could be playing a lot of games here. They're very jealous. They're a liar. Could be lying about someone's addiction. Someone could like to play pool, video games, cards. Someone could like to go out. Binding someone's finances so that they have a career change. Someone could have gotten fired from their job. This nice guy here, Sagittarius, binding someone's finances. The devil with a career change here. They're sad. Sadness regarding money matters and losing their job. Having a powerful transformation, an upgrade, a rebirth. And being in the woods could help this person overcome their sadness. This person was dealing with a very abusive tyrant here that was always pissed off. They were full of animosity. They were always bitching and going off. They were unhinged. They were crazy as hell. They snapped over just everything, is what I'm being told. Constantly bitching at this person about everything. So many games this person was playing, regretting getting mixed up with this person. It's cost them so much money. This demon drained their finances. A Cancer here, having to heal with self-love, full of regret because of money matters. A Cancer could be involved in doing this to a Sagittarius. We have little kids here needing support. There could be a child. It's also very sad here. Unexpected money could be child support. And sadness is on this victim card, with grief and sorrow, with debt, unexpected money from this demonic, nefarious, diabolical bondage that this demon has created here regarding money matters, this player. And you could have run away from the devil and ran straight to an earth angel. Hearing that song, In the Arms of an Angel by Sarah McLachlan. This person was in competition with you. They were putting whoever they were having an affair with in competition with you. This player with affair, disingenuous. They're a pretender. They're fake. They're false. They're in competition. And they wanted you to compete, because it's like how I was saying over here with this gift and this reward. They think they're the prize. They think they're so much better than you. They're pretentious. They're fucking disgusting. This is true narcissism here. Or this emotional manipulation. Trying to emotionally manipulate, mentally manipulate an earth angel, divine being who's sweet. We have reading. Someone could be reading about an earth angel. Someone could be reading about emotional manipulation, trying to heal, trying to recover, looking up types of abuse to see if that's what they were going through, to help them with their mental and emotional state of being. Researching so they can level up into their earth angel energy here. Running away from this covert or malignant narcissist here that says they're never wrong. And your spirit guides are all over this person saying, run. Run, Forrest, run. Plants, yeah, run from this contract, running away from a contract with the devil. Literally bound to them. Your love, your spirit, your money, your energy, draining you dry, forcing you into a career change. Could have slandered and lied about you to your career, to your job. Could have made you lose your job with some kind of lie that they created that you intended to hurt or harm them. Lying about it, saying that you were abusive and that you were having self-deleting thoughts, so whenever you ended up in court, that they would put you on a psych hold just to hurt you even more. And that could have definitely made you mentally and emotionally unstable. You could have been terrified. Being in nature, working with plants. Getting out of this contract with this narcissist here. Listening to music. Someone could be a musician. Okay. You are full of fear. In these legal proceedings, it's clarified by fear. This person, you were terrified to go to court. You were terrified. This person could have gotten you in trouble with the law. Lying, saying that you have some kind of an addiction here. Could say that you drink. Or that you're abusive. They have really done a number on someone's finances here. They wanted you sad and heartbroken because, like, shredding your money. Like destroying your way to make money. Binding your finances. The devil. Teaching. You could be a teacher. Someone could have stolen your job. You could have helped teach people do something here. You're a sweetheart. Your students, if you are a teacher, could have seen this person being abusive towards you. On the split, we've got stress. This person stressed you the fuck out. Craft. You could do crafts. You could be some kind of a craftsman. You could have some kind of a trade or specialty that you work in. As a teacher, you could teach these crafts. So as I'm just sitting here looking at this with this sadness and a transformation with support with these little kids hugging on each other here, being scared of this demon, of this abuse, of the neglect that was going on in this household, with this person was crazy and unhinged and snapping. Everyone's crying. They're scared. And this cancer is right beside this demon here. And the Sagittarius is touching this nice guy. This nice guy could have finally snapped on a Cancer. This nice guy could be a Sag. And it created money matters. There could have been a wound on someone's arm. Someone's arm could have gotten cut and needed a bandage. Could have had to go to the doctor. You were a victim of this person, and they could have snapped on you and hurt you and gotten violent. You feared this person. You could have used magic or music as a way to like magically overcome your fear. And as like your music is your energy work. That's beautiful. You could be a musician. Okay. Could play an instrument or just like to listen or sing, you know, to help you with reading the lyrics. This person could have even been in competition with the children or the child. Could have been jealous of the child, emotionally manipulating the children or the child. This person is a narcissist saying, I'm never wrong, emotionally manipulating someone. This person is false. They are an evil demon. Thinking that getting in a contract with this person, that with plants, I just see that as growth, that something was going to grow with some kind of increase in gains with money coming down. They could have manipulated someone into thinking that that was what was going to happen with being with them. And all it did was create an unbelievable amount of debt. Divine debt. Divinity and debt. Being in debt to the devil. The universal bank of abundance is open to you to pay off this debt. Divine debt for an earth angel to be paid off, receiving unexpected money out of the bank of the universe to pay off some debt. Wow. Once you ended and ran away from this contract, you got through this karmic contract. You could have unconditional love for your child. This mother sitting here holding a little baby, could be a little boy involved. Unconditionally loving toward your child or your children. This person could be trying to take your child from you. Could be teaching your child certain things. Saying I was drawn to, I'm never wrong. Could be acting like they're never wrong with all of this abuse and neglect. Then could be trying to act like to the outside world that they're unconditionally loving, but they're just a monster behind doors. Reading on how to emotionally manipulate. Definitely had the intent to hurt or harm someone, creating stress in someone's life and having a situation in court. This is a fallen karmic twin, and it's very painful getting through these energies here. But they teach you the biggest lessons. And with this sadness and overcoming this sadness, with this powerful transformation, this rebirth, this upgrade, you're leveling up. You conquered this demon. You had a major level up. Getting away from this toxic person, running away. Literally run away from it. Run away from the devil. Go toward your earth angel soul families here. Go towards the divine collective. Doing our energy work to transmute and alchemize this energy. Someone stole a lot of money from you. Time, energy, love. Draining you out and left you brokenhearted. Just left you broken. Needing support in money matters. So sad about a career change. You could have really loved your job. Your addictions could have definitely spiked, being mentally and emotionally unstable, dealing with this type of trauma and abuse. You could have resorted to alcohol here. Some of you, you know. I definitely had a drinking problem with the pool table, going to the bar, hanging out, having some drinks, playing pool. Sad. Teaching music. Someone could even teach music. Music contract. To teach music. You fear this narcissistic person in your life. You're scared of them. They're very, very mean and crazy. And they're doing everything they can to create permanent endings in your life. Okay. I want to clarify this gift. Something is very likely here. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. We have pillory, having open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment. Someone's abusive. They could get caught, getting shut down. There's nowhere to run. Someone is serving time. Public ridicule and mockery. Someone's vulnerable. A liar. Gave someone a gift of serving time that's very abusive. And it likely occurred. So this definitely could have happened here. Sacrificing someone. They were purpose driven. Wow. Somebody was down for the cause here. Sacrificing someone. Aquarius is on the pillory and Pisces is on the cross. So someone was down to do something. They were down for the cause because they were given an incentive, some kind of a reward or a gift to lie about someone's addictions, to create game over in a nice guy or a nice girl's life here. Trying to bind their finances so that there was a career change. Someone gave someone something in order to do this. To create money matters. For support, someone paid someone to get someone fired from their job. They were given an incentive. It was unexpected money. Thank you for supporting and helping me, is what this demon was saying. Because now, as this diabolical, nefarious scheme unfolded here with the help of whoever they paid, left this nice person in this state, and they lost their job. There could have been an affair here. There could have been sex as some kind of an incentive or reward. If you do this, you can fuck me. That's what I just heard. We have eyeglasses with Taurus energy. Evaluating their options. Reviewing and analyzing someone's opinion. Seeing clearly as they take a closer look. Focusing and checking the details. Being aware of a perspective, reading the fine print, under judgment. The eyeglasses. Someone could wear glasses. This teacher is wearing glasses as well. Ready, aim, fire with the slingshot on the bottom of the deck. They were focused. They wanted you stressed out. Stress is on the bottom of the deck over here. They wanted you so stressed out that you'd take yourself out. They wanted you to hurt and harm yourself. Everything that happened in the court could have really traumatized you. Having so much anxiety, being so stressed out. They definitely set something in motion here. Ready, aim, fire. It was all of a sudden, there was so much tension. And then boom, a career change. Someone could have gone to someone's job and attacked them and gotten them fired. Wow. Kind of this demonic, diabolical demon here. We've got the yacht. Gemini energy. Affluent. Having luxury. It was smooth sailing. Comfort and wealth. Going over the top and being extravagant with prosperity. Someone could be wealthy here. This, with money matters. With this demon here. Having support. Living a life of luxury. They're very affluent, sophisticated. They have a lot of money. And they're over the top when they do stuff. This person could be a Cancer that created a victim here. On the split, we have a broken vase with Taurus energy, creating a hardship, a misfortune, to have to overcome a crisis. 2 steps back, full of grief, being burdened and pressured. Some kind of an accident and disappointment, destroying someone, destroying an opportunity, trying to fix it. There's a lot of adversity here that this person caused. Playing games that created a career change. A game over with career change. Somebody lost their job, and it was because someone was given an incentive, and it was possibly unexpected money and sleeping with them. Unexpected money and affair are touching each other diagonally in the row. Paid someone. This person's a player. And they lied to this person to get them to do this. The devil's a liar. Can't trust the devil. They're a liar. They're addicted to lying. We have a pathological liar here. They're addicted to creating endings and like game over situations in someone's life. It's like they're addicted to destroying someone. And it doesn't matter how much debt they go in trying to do it. They want this person in a constant state of crisis and anxiety. Clarify career change. We have a sapphire with Gemini energy, mental force, hope and faith that a career change could be coming. Motivate, being precious and valued, holy, revered, having divine favor, full of power and strength, having spiritual insight and wise judgment, being kind, the life of the party, being extroverted. The sapphire. Career change. So divine favor is coming in for a career change here. With this divinity and unexpected money to pay this debt here, to get out of debt. Clarify this affair. Having an affair on a divine being, earth angel here. Spirit guides rolled up and did energy work to heal that. Teaching you energy. Your spirit guides are teaching you energy work, earth angel. You could be teaching energy work, earth angel. Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. An affair? Someone could get caught having an affair with someone that they're in a commitment with here within a few days. Putting someone in competition with an earth angel here. It's not going to end well. We have the castle with Sagittarius, and then the microphone with Sagittarius, and then this is popping up out of the back. The well with Cancer energy. Having an affair within a few days. Could be finding out something that was going on here. Being full of pride and ego. Being praised for achievements. Wealth in someone's position. Ancestry. History, a legacy, architecture could be significant. Coming into your power. Isolation in your castle. Being a homebody, liking to stay home, not going out, not dealing with addictions or games, playing pool, not out in the bar scene. Could have found a new job. Like being at home. The microphone. Watching the news or whatever's trending. Expressing strong opinions. Making something known. Speaking publicly about current events, communicating on social media, speaking up and being heard, speaking your truth. Someone could communicate about stuff like this online. We have the well with Cancer energy. And then Sag just came out twice, and it came out once in the cards, and then Cancer also came out over here. Looking deeper for support. Here's support again. Support with this demon. Unexpected money needed for all this debt. Hidden emotions. A deeper meaning. Looking deeper into someone's true feelings. Being provided for. For support. Someone could have thought they were going to get someone for child support, and that's not what happened. Or this narcissist could have had to pay you child support We have the repairman on the bottom. Libra energy, fine-tuning and repairing, healing and fixing something, resetting, proceed carefully. There's many working parts, making adjustments, recovering, making things right for whatever needs fixing, upgraded, mending and restoring, being very skilled to heal and recover, to make things right. Someone could be doing whatever they can to make things right with you, collective. And if you are in a new relationship with someone and you've gotten away from this evil person like this and now you have a good partner, you know, if that person's past could have affected your relationship in some way, they're wanting to do whatever they can to make things right because they love you, is what I'm hearing. Someone could repair things or work with parts, proceeding carefully, like with drill bits or a drill press or something. Something could need fixing that has many working parts. And I'm just drawn to this right here with all of this going on around with all this emotional manipulation. It takes time to heal from narcissistic abuse. You have to rewire your brain. And it keeps you in a state of fear for a long time. And then you feel bad for feeling that way. But eventually it starts getting better. Energy work helps. Do things to help heal your being and work on your chakras. Music definitely is good for you too. Okay. I was drawn here. Let's draw from this deck. This person is just completely addicted to destroying your life in every way that they can possibly infiltrate. They want to try it. Doesn't matter where, when, who, or how. They want to destroy it in every way. And they're mad because you're leveling up and ascending past their low vibration. You don't operate in that shit. You're leveling up. We have the dolphin with peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. And intuition was the first card that came out. It was clarified by your chakras. And then gift underneath it. Trust your intuition. You could even be speaking out and telling someone that they're lying and you know that they are. Could be calling out a pathological liar, saying if you don't stop lying, I'm going to walk the fuck away. Like it's over. You're not going to affect my peace with your lies. You know? Trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. We have the bear with strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth with strength and confidence. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. You don't realize how strong you are. Don't let anything steal your peace. And that's what demons do. They steal peace and infiltrate with chaos everywhere. Get your head all fucked up. Trying to decipher the emotional and mental manipulation. Trying to rewire your brain. We have the dragonfly with adaptability. Because you have to learn to adapt to not having that cycle of abuse. The dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life. In order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential, approach things lightly. And your intuition could scare someone that you're with, and you could call this person out because you catch them in lies. And it could be over stupid shit. I mean, with electronics here, someone could have even lied about something as dumb about something they were doing with an electronic. And instead of just telling the truth, they didn't, because they could be triggered from all of this abuse. And so they think, well, it's easier to lie because it didn't matter what was going on with this past person. They attacked everything, whether they said it was true or not. And even if it was true, they didn't believe them, so they just started lying. That's what I just heard. Wow. Okay, that's fucking weird. That's not good. So that could be why addiction with liar is here, with a pathological liar. This narcissist is a pathological liar, and they could have created one. We've got the turtle with calm. The turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace, and peace was the first one that came out with the dolphin, and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. And that could be something that you could do when you're out in nature, out in the woods. Okay. We have the raven with confidence. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan and move into the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Wow, that's awesome. And it could have to do with this microphone over here, with speaking up and talking about things. Okay, talking about something. You could become a content creator. Something could be involving music. Something could be involving teaching music even, or plants. Don't have fear. Overcome fear. Transmute that. If you have fear coming in, do energy work to get these lower vibrational energies out. Yeah, you've got the wolf medicine with inner strength. And strength with the bear came out. Your inner and your outer strength. You're peaceful, you're calm, you're confident. You adapt to whatever is going on around you. You've learned how to move and maneuver. As you transform and level up, you learn how to move. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Yeah, the wolf is... Oh, let me show you my picture over here. Hold on a minute. Isn't it pretty? Wolf totem medicine. Okay. I'm going to clarify addiction. Clarify addiction, please, Spirit. Addiction to family, to starting a family, making a home, feeling safe with security. So, addicted to feeling safe. Wow, yeah. With this self-love and healing with self-love, overcoming the sadness and regretting being with the devil. Addicted to feeling safe. Clarify addictions. Addicted to being stable and secure. Addicted. Wow. Well, those are good addictions to have. Okay, this sounds like Earth Angel addictions, doesn't it? Addicted to meditating and clearing your space and removing negativity so that you feel safe. Overcoming the regrets and the mistakes. Wow, because regret has come out twice. Someone could be regretting having sex, a good time with hooking up with someone, having a one-night stand. Someone could have definitely had an affair and cheated on an earth angel here. And they really regret what they've done. They were wearing a mask, not showing their true self. Could have been someone they knew in the bar scene. Someone was pulling on someone's heartstrings. Money could have been involved. They left this behind. It happened. There's history there. This was something that this person did in the past. They could have regretted having a hookup, a one-night stand with someone. Having an earth angel in their life. They could have had a few one-night stands between leaving and running away from this ex here towards a new relationship. Letting go, moving on, and walking away, running away, not just walking, running away. That they're happy now, they're better off, a clearer headspace, having a whole new perspective of releasing the past. They could have been trapped with a pregnancy and money, with all of this debt that they got in, with the support for the children here. They could have had a baby with this ex. This could be crazy baby mama here. Okay. And, yeah, there's definitely something going on in the legal field. Court paperwork was filed in these legal proceedings. There was a lot of lust in this energy. Okay. They were spontaneous. Going out with friends, hooking up. Their friends influenced them. Ghosting this person. There's no second chances. They're not getting back with this ex. They're blocked. This person was a liar, keeping all kinds of secrets. They cheated on this earth angel here. They cheated on this person. And then this person, once they decided to leave this commitment here, they took it upon themselves to make it their goal and their mission to destroy you. Because they want to be able to do what they want. A narcissist always cheats. They're always going to cheat. They'll never be faithful. Yeah. This was a soulmate energy here. Cleansing your energy. Removing all the negativity from this romantic partner here from your past. Yeah. There could have been some kind of an intervention where someone had to be rescued. Others were involved in this. Needing intervention and help getting away from this person. Someone could have been out having fun, clubbing, being risky in their behavior, having fun with their friends, having hookups and sex. Okay, they were non-committal, out in player energy, and this player came out. So somebody was in the bar scene. Okay. Someone could have been out playing pool, having drinks in the bar, and hooking up, having one-night stands. And now they could be regretting that they did this. It could have been when someone lost their job and they were depressed and sad. They lost their paycheck. They had a child to support. They were always in competition with whoever their ex was because they were always cheating and having affairs. They could have been doing a lot of reading and research, trying to learn how to overcome narcissistic abuse, running away from the contract. They were full of fear because of how this person destroyed their life and put them in the courthouse. Gaining a whole new perspective on what happens when you release the past, overcoming this legal situation, and walking towards a sweetheart that offers unconditional love, that's genuine. Yeah. This ex here is just retaliating, trying to punish and pay back this person out of revenge. There could have been negotiating regarding a home. Okay, with property or assets here. An intervention. We've got a commitment. Long-term relationship with unconditional love. Yeah. There's definitely an enemy here. Watch your back. This person will do anything they can to destroy your life. And definitely get the courts involved to make it even more stressful. They want you to be so stressed out that they don't have to do anything else, that you just do it for them. Yeah, don't let that happen. They don't understand how strong you are. You're an alien inside. And you're so strong, you're not going to do this. You're stronger than that. Yeah, and you cover up how powerfully you can heal yourself and even others for some of you. Okay? That is wild how that came out. Aliens inside, cover up your healing with your light team doing energy work on you here. Wow. Wow. Because they know who is toxic and harmful in your energy. And they're helping protect you and helping you heal. And water is popping up off of this. Take your spiritual baths. Do things that you need to cleanse your energy. Okay? To help reduce stress. You're so strong. They didn't realize how strong you are. You could relocate. Speaking and relocation. Speaking is significant with this microphone here. You could start doing something online. You could become a content creator. Yeah. There's a lot of jealousy here. Here's jealousy again. They're jealous, so they're wanting to try to destroy you. It's ridiculous. Oh, goodness. Oh, my back is hurting so bad. Let's roll the dice. We're going to close out. So y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. This definitely seems very specific. It's not going to be everyone's reading here. But you just take what resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Alright, we've got Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, so double Libra, and Aries. We'll do it one more time. Pisces, double Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer. Alright guys, this is going to be our reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so, so much. I hope that you'll please hit the like and subscribe button and hit the hype button. Thank you all for spending time with me. And little sweet Evie Pooh, we love you so much, Collective. Thank you for all your love and your support and your sweet donations. They mean the world. Thank you guys so much. Bye, Collective.